Hello, and what I'm going to show you today is how to connect a standard type non-T.R.V. radiator valve to a radiator like this. Now, if you look at, these are both standard type wheelhead radiator valves. Now if you look on the bottom, the inlet side, of both of them, both the same, these are actually 15mm compression, so there's no difference there. The difference in these two type of valves is, on that one you've got a tailpiece which goes into there with another 15mm nut and olive connector on that side as well, so these are actually identical, so they can be fitted that way or that way, that way or that way. Now these type, which are very common actually, are what I call the 3/4 inch connection, union connections. So the tailpiece is different in that it's got a 3/4 nut on a union face which connects up to here. Now I've already put the tailpiece in here, screwed that in, PTFE'd it and screwed that in. I've put the nut on the olive off the valve on here already, so that's already on ready to go. So before we actually fit this type of valve, what we need to do is get some Boss White, which is sealing compound, and get some on your finger and just wipe it around the inside of the union face just to soften it up like that. Just get some all the way around there. Don't get it onto the threads, cause that's pretty pointless. Just get it on the inside of the union face. Now once you've done that, the next thing, you just drop the valve over the pipe like that and finger tight, just finger tight that connecting nut. Do that first and you can see it'll swivel about. So that's loose still. So swivel it up, swivel it round, sorry, and just align it up with the valve like that and then screw on the nuts. Now that's kind of held in place now, but it's only finger tight. Now I always believe in doing things back in stages, tighten up evenly. So first thing to do is using the rad spanner, the 1/2 inch end, just not too tight, just tighten up a little bit like that, so it's just gripping slightly. Now the next thing we need to do is tighten up this nut here. So we're going to put the rad spanner on top and push that downwards. Now, as I said to before, it's critical that we hold this valve steady. Now traditionally most people would use footprints, water pump pliers, mole grips, things like that. Things that actually grip into the metal of the valve. Now if you look at the valve there, you can see it's a chrome finished brass body. You know, there's no marks on that one. It looks quite good. Now if you're going to be using things like grips and water pump pliers, you've got to really squeeze hard on this, and it does damage the brass, which is unsightly. And if you're a professional, your customers are going to have something to say about it. So what we're going to use is the rad wrench. This is specifically designed to hold the valve in place. And if you look, you can see two sizes. The wider side here, this is for the thicker bodied thermostatic radiator valves, and this side here which will fit all standard wheel valves like this. So if I show you on the end, you can see that fits over nicely like that. So you can push it up or down depending whether you're connecting or disconnecting, and that holds it absolutely solid. And more importantly, it does not mark the valve. So I'm going to use this now on this valve, so I'll slip it over the body like that. Because I'm pushing the nut down, I'm going to hold the valve and pull this up, and I can get, and you do need a tremendous amount of pressure on these type of union fittings, so I'll do that now. So I'm pulling up with the rad wrench and pushing down with the spanner, and I'm putting a lot of pressure on it. Right, that's now solidly tightened up. Now don't forget, I've got to do this one at the bottom as well. So using the end of the rad spanner, just turn that round. Don't over tighten this, because if you over tighten it you'll end up with a leak. You've got to sort of just judge it right. That's about right there now. So there you go. That's fitted. That's ready to be filled up. Using the rad spanner and the rad wrench. And if you look on the valve there, if you could see, there's not a single mark on it. So that's a job successfully done. Thanks for watching.